Welcome back to our channel.
Thank you guys for joining us.
It always sounds like a song to me when we say that. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. We are on
Season 5, episode 3.
And this one is titled High Sparrow.
Yes. Can I add something?
Yeah.
So on Patreon, it was said in the comments.
Dun dun dun.
Someone said, now I remember why I cried so much on this season. So now I've been thinking about that ever since. I'm nervous. I've done enough crying for this show, and I don't want to cry anymore.
Uh-oh, the tears may flow.
I'm nervous. Oh,
We
sorry.
little update, talk about
Oh, yeah, sorry. Oops.
getting hit.
Yes, little update.
I'm on week 4 of my recovery process, and I'm actually going to be starting PT.
Tomorrow.
So tomorrow, yeah. So I'm actually
So you
looking
can-
forward so I can start getting more mobility back into my arm, and yeah, so I can start using my whole left side here.
Yes.
So
And if you didn't
wish me luck. Wish me luck.
If you didn't know, Greg had a biking accident going down a hill.
Yeah, I was cycling downhill, going 35 miles an hour, lost control, fell on my left side, and broke my clavicle.
So if you're new here, Greg's the crazy one.
Wear
I'm
your
the
helmet.
normal
That's the
one.
takeaway. Wear your
that-
helmet.
that
I actually
too.
cracked the helmet.
Yeah, definitely wear your helmet.
so
That's a
wear your helmet.
non-negotiable.
Good takeaway. Life
Yeah.
lesson.
Anyway, back to what we're here for real. Because
Okay.
no one cares about what we have going on
Yeah.
outside of Game of Thrones.
It's
I'm just
GOT
kidding.
life. Hashtag
I'm just
GOT
kidding.
life.
It's like we're
Mixed
living.
with real life. You
we're
know?
like living a real life GOT life.
Sorta, but not.
Minus all the dad.
All right.
Okay.
Episode 3. This
High
one is titled High Sparrow, which the last episode, I think it was the last episode. Maybe it was the episode before. But Cersei met with her cousin, or her cousin Lancel came into the scene, and she's like, "Hi, cousin, Lancel," and he's
The
part of a
tea.
group called the High Sparrows. So he's like, yeah, he's changed his life around, and he's dedicated his life to the 7.
High Sparrows.
So,
yeah. Oh yeah.
I wonder if this is going to be about him or that group, and
Ooh, maybe they're going to introduce.
it's
the group.
interesting that he's like come back into the mix. So I feel like this group is going to have something going on. And last episode, yeah, had a few things. I mean,
Maybe Cersei will convert into a High Sparrow.
no, I was actually thinking that maybe Lancel may confess to their relationship or something. I don't know. But either way, the Sparrows.
Something with him though. Something with Lancel.
Yeah, something with
Okay.
Lancel for sure in that group.
I'm still waiting. I know
I had a few things, but go. I'll add 'em on.
Tyrion is on his way to meet Daenerys.
Yeah,
I wonder if
super
it's
cool.
gonna be like the whole season they're on their way there, and then at the end we get to see him meet Daenerys. Like I want to see it happen this episode, Like I want it to just start.
I think you're right. I think it's actually gonna probably
Drag
drag out
out.
a few episodes because I feel like at the end of the season,
Then they'll be
there's
like, "You've been waiting for this." So that's why they're
Yeah.
building it up. They're in the little carriage with that boy there.
they got you hooked. You got it.
I
You have to see
know.
what happens.
But in the meantime, her people are finding all of the
Those killers.
people that are midgets too.
Okay, that's Cersei. That's doing that.
Cersei. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's tracking down.
But I don't like the word
Her
midgets. What's the right word for it? Imp? No, that's even worse, huh? Well, let's just say imp because it's what they call them on the show.
Yeah.
But
Actually, there was another term.
dwarfism?
Dwarf. Yeah. Now that you like put me on the spot, I don't even remember the term right now.
I think it's dwarfism. But anyway.
But yeah, she's trying to track down her brother.
Because she found one, and they
she found a group of them. There was
cut their heads off.
yeah, there was a group of them
So-
that they tracked down and killed,
Yeah.
which is terrible.
Yeah.
Anyways,
But-
Cersei's a whole
Then Arya.
conversation. Arya's now with Jacker Hagar. Jakar, yeah. So that's super cool.
He let her in after.
I know, that was interesting.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
I wonder what's gonna happen.
I knew something was suspicious about, that guy at the front door that pretty much like closed the door on her, and I was like, maybe.
You even
maybe
said
they'll
it.
warm
You
up.
called it. You were like, I wonder if that's him, just
Like
with
in
a different
disguise,
face. Yeah, it was.
Like testing her. So
she threw the coin.
Cool development. Threw the coin. He had the coin. So now she's pretty much under his wing. See what comes of that. But I'm glad that Arya at least has. And I said this in the last episode. But like she has somebody now, and with her that's I guess able to guide her, at least kind of take care of her, look after her.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sansa. That one's kind of like up in the air right now. Like what's going on? It's kind of a weird situation with Littlefinger. And Littlefinger's crazy. Like he's manipulated this whole game. And I know that's like kind of old news, but just like crazy.
I'm not over it.
I think about it, when I'm watching the show or like even after, I'm like, damn, he really had plotted and schemed everything to this point.
From day one.
And I'm sure there's a lot more that's going to happen.
From day one, dude.
Yeah,
Fuck
super
that
crazy.
Guy.
And Jon, amazing.
Jon, he's the
now he's
commander.
like the leader. Yeah, he's the commander, so super cool.
Rooting for him.
All right, enough of our recap.
Okay,
you guys already know this.
Yes,
we know this.
Y'all already know
Let's
this.
get into this.
That's true.
Join us on Patreon if you're interested. We're 4 weeks ahead, uncut. If not, we're here on YouTube. You'll see us here weekly, as always. So join us on the ride.
Join us there or here.
All right, let's do it. We're ready.
Wherever you want to be. Okay.
Wherever you want to be,
go.
we'll be there. Oh, that was like a Sacred Heart. Is that a weird one?
Giants?
Oh,
These are
the children.
the children.
Is it?
Wait, is this Jacker with Arya?
Oh, maybe.
And he like
We're totally just throwing a bunch of guesses out here. Is that Arya?
Dude.
That's
It is
Arya. You're right. You called it.
That's a cool broom. Dude, is this guy manipulating everything?
I genuinely feel like he's not.
Dude. He's gonna die if he drinks from that water. He's gonna die.
What if he like takes people in and takes care of them?
Oh, it's crying. This is weird. Is that a symbol? Because we're about to cry? Dude.
Now we just expect it, huh?
Good.
I didn't come here to sweep floors.
Uh-oh.
It's like a wax on, wax off lesson.
You said you'd teach me how to be a faceless man.
A man teaches a girl. A girl wants to serve herself. Here we serve the many-faced god to serve well.
I see the stranger. I see the drowned god. I see the wayward face.
There is only one god.
Who is this one god?
He died.
Oh, he did.
Because he said all men must die. Oh, shit. They're coming for the body.
That's weird.
What the kind of place?
Where are they taking him?
Nobody talks.
Oh, yeah, this is kind of weird. Awkward. So she's getting no love.
This day until the end of my days.
They got married.
They got married.
She hates it.
It's happening.
Can we clap
This is
together?
a good thing. I guess we'll see what comes of it.
That was fast.
She wants a child ASAP.
It all happened so fast.
Yes.
I was scared maybe I hurt you. It sounded
No,
like
no, no.
this is all I want to do. All day, every day, for the rest of my life.
Shouldn't we rest a little while? Just to catch our breath. There's no rush, is there?
Of course not.
I want to know everything there is to know about King Tommen, first of his name.
Does Queen Marjorie sound strange to you?
No.
So strange.
She's been saying that to herself
Husband.
Wife?
for years at this point.
I've married the most beautiful woman in the world. It's all because my brother died. Do you like to sail?
I love to sail.
His brother was a bad person.
Living in a tower so high it touches the clouds. Does your mother like it here?
I don't think so.
Time to get rid of her.
It's so wonderful to have her watching over you. A lioness guarding her cub. But you'll always be her baby boy.
I suppose.
Losing her husband, her eldest child, and her father. It's no wonder she's so protective of you. She'll never let you out of her sight.
She's getting in his head.
The first days of marriage are often so blissful.
He's gonna be like, Mom, why don't you take a break?
I can't quite tell. Not that it matters.
Do you ever miss Castle Rock?
There's nothing for me in Castle Rock.
Here we go.
You always told me that you liked the people there better. You said that King's Landing smelled of horse dung and sour milk. That it was your real home.
This is my real home now, where my family lives. I know you do. My sweet boy.
But wouldn't you be happier in Castle Rock?
Lord, I'm sure we can break it.
Uh-oh.
Can we bring you anything to eat or drink? I wish we had some wine for you. It's a bit early in the day for us.
Oh!
Is there ever anything I can do for you?
You were very sweet.
Tommen seems quite taken with his new queen. I'm glad to hear you're happy.
Ecstatic. I really am. Exhausted, to be honest, but what could I expect? He is half lion, half stag. What's the proper way to address you now? Queen Mother or Dowager Queen? The Queen Mother will be a Queen Grandmother soon.
Wouldn't that be a lovely day?
All day and night.
Remember, anything you need.
That's not Cersei-like. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What she's plotting.
She has up her sleeves.
Oh yeah, look, rebuilding. Oh, what?
Is he seeing his future?
That is disturbing. Just flaying people.
We can't hold the North with terror alone.
You can't hold the North if you let these lesser lords insult us.
I sent you there.
They always
They
do that with the
switched to
food,
food.
huh? They did that last time when they chopped his
The
manhood.
warden of the North would always be a Stark, and he'd be damned if he'd kiss a traitor's boot. Made his son watch.
Whoa.
And
The new Lord Kerwin paid his taxes.
I have something important to tell you. Stop eating and listen. Do you understand that?
Our pact with the Lannisters protects
I had a
us.
pact with Tywin Lannister, and Tywin Lannister is dead. We become a great house by entering into alliances with other houses, and parlaying those alliances into greater power. I found the perfect girl to solidify our hold on the North.
Sansa. Oh no.
But she's with Littlefinger. How is he gonna get a hold of her?
Well, Littlefinger's doing an alliance and a pact. I mean, he's all strategy, you know?
You've been here before.
On our way down to King's Landing with my father and Arya. Bruce Bolton murdered my brother. He betrayed my family.
He did.
That's disgusting.
Dyeing your hair doesn't change that. You're Sansa Stark, eldest surviving child of Ned and Catelyn Stark. Sansa.
No, you can't make me. I will starve myself. I will die before I have to go there.
I won't force you to do anything. You've been a bystander to tragedy from the day they executed your father. Stop being a bystander. Do you hear me?
Which Littlefinger had a part in.
There's no justice in the world. Not unless we make it.
Damn. Sansa's always like in this pickle.
gonna run away, huh?
The thing is, like, who does she have? Where does she go? You know, she's like trying to figure it out, trying to survive.
Convinced her.
We don't. We go around.
She might save him.
Takes us miles out the way.
Now Sansa has a reason to disappear.
I know where they're going.
That's Sansa's hope, actually.
Perfect timing.
He hates that nickname.
Well, he's not here to complain about it, is he?
We were just talking about that.
I squired for a knight named Solorama during the War of the Five Kings.
He borrowed it.
He wasn't a thief. He was drunk and hungry, and he wasn't thinking. One of the guards saw him passed out under a wagon with the ham bone still in his hand. Lord Tywin heard my family name was Payne, so he pardoned me. Lord Tyrion was always very good to me.
Yes, all your lords have been very kind to you. All except me. I'm sorry I'm always snapping at you.
If you didn't snap at me, I wouldn't learn anything.
Starting tomorrow, we'll train with the sword twice a day. Before we ride in the morning and after we make camp in the evening. And I'm going to show you how to ride properly.
Thank you.
Pa's about to be a fighter. Much needed, you know, navigating these
You weren't a knight.
these lands.
You were the king's guard to Renly Baratheon, weren't you?
When I was a girl, my father held a ball. I'm his only living child, so he wanted to make a good match for me. None of the boys noticed how mulish and tall I was. They shoved each other and threatened to duel when they thought it was their turn to dance. Till I saw a few of the boys sniggering. And then they all started to laugh. They couldn't keep the game going any longer.
The dad probably paid him or something.
And I realized I was the ugliest girl alive. A great lumbering beast. Don't let them see your tears, he told me. They're nasty little shits. And nasty little shits aren't worth crying over. Yes, Pod, he liked men. I'm not an idiot. He didn't love me, he didn't want me. He danced with me because he was kind and didn't want to see me hurt.
How do you fight a shadow?
A shadow with the face of Stannis Baratheon.
She's targeting Stannis.
Stannis
Can I pause real quick?
Not a shadow.
You know how we talked about Stannis might get like to the very end, like almost assume the throne? Or he's about to assume the throne, and then he's probably gonna die. I wonder if it's gonna be at the hands of Brienne.
Probably.
Alright.
This is foreshadow.
A man
Can be killed.
Oh.
Ollie is my steward now, as I was Lord Commander moments. One day he might command.
Very well.
He killed a grip.
I know.
All my life, I wanted to be Jon Stark.
Say the word and you will be.
I'm Lord Commander of the Night's Watch. My place is here.
I'm giving you the chance to avenge your family.
But I swore a sacred vow at the Godswood. I pledged my life to the Night's Watch.
You're as stubborn as your father.
He's really honorable, huh?
But if your mind's made up, I won't try and dissuade you.
May I ask, Your Grace, how long you plan to stay at Castle Black?
Are you bored of us already?
The Night's Watch can't continue to feed your men and the wildling prisoners indefinitely.
Fell within the fortnight, before the snows trap us here.
March on Winterfell.
They'd rather burn than fight for me, so be it. I leave their fate to you. You could execute them, that's the safest course.
There's little love for the free folk here.
You're the Lord Commander. You have many enemies in Castle Black. Have you considered sending Alistair Thorne elsewhere?
I heard it was best to keep your enemies close.
Whoever said that didn't have many enemies.
Might not be apparent from his tone, but it's the truth. He believes in you.
I'm sorry I disappointed him.
He has a blood right to that throne.
I've sworn to stay clear of the politics of the Seven Kingdoms.
How do you know?
Night gathers and now my watch begins.
No, not that bit. The bit at the end. Now, I'm not a learned man, but the best way to help the most people might not be sitting in a frozen castle at the edge of the world.
And what needs to be done?
As long as the Boltons rule the North will suffer.
Uh-oh. It's getting in his ear. John's got some things to think about. McCoy.
What? You, who walk in here with a coin you never earned, whose value you do not respect.
No one.
Oh.
A lie. A sad little lie. The game of faces.
That girl is not ready.
Clearly not.
I am ready to be a faceless man, to be no one.
Whose sword is
Arya's about to stab her right now.
Arya Stark's sword, Arya Stark's clothes. How is it that no one came to be surrounded by Arya Stark's things?
The next phase. Symbolic.
And the coin too, again?
Oof.
She might need that.
I know. She might come back and get it at a later point.
It might not sink.
She'll have to come back and get it. It's a gift from her brother. Why do these people keep getting carried out? Like, why are they dying?
This place is interesting. Are they gonna eat him?
Are they to bring him back from the dead? Do like a spell or something? She's gonna have to smack her back at some point.
What do we do with them after we wash them?
They dissect them.
Maybe she's not supposed to lift the arm.
Open gate!
Winterfell. Oh, he knows Sansa, of course.
Lady Sansa, welcome.
That's her home, you bastard.
May I introduce my son? Ramsay Bolton.
She's gonna play the part.
Ooh, she's jealous now.
Oh.
Oh, Sansa's just like in all these situations.
Take good care of him.
Brothers,
Uh-oh, what if he dies?
First Builder Yarwick and I have decided to appoint a latrine captain to oversee this crucial task. Seems like a good job for a ginger. Sir Alistair, you proved your valor many times over while defending the wall from the wildling attack. Yes, the fort is in a sorry state. Restore it as best you can. That was a command, not an offer. Your arms and armor, say your farewells.
All right.
I will not go meekly off to freeze and die. Give it to one of the fools who cast a stone for you.
Are you refusing to obey my order?
Uh-oh.
You can stick your order up your bastard ass.
Take Lord Janice outside. Ollie, bring me my sword.
He's gonna make a point. Oh.
Cannot do that.
Oh, boy.
You'll see.
He's gonna behead him? Yeah, he hasn't
To make a
contributed
point.
anyways.
If you have any last words, my lord, now's the time.
We all serve you. I'm sorry, not only for this, for all I've done and said. My lord, please, mercy! Mercy! I've always been afraid.
I feel like he's gonna do it.
Oh.
Oh boy. Damn. John really did it. The first time he went through with that. That's
Now
crazy.
he's changing.
You have served us well, my son.
That looks like Tommen. Oh, the 7.
2 is extra, you realize?
Yes.
The faith of our fathers and forefathers.
I am the High Septon of the...
You are a sinner, and you shall be punished.
Oh wow.
Shame on you!
Your Grace, Grand Maester, Lord Tyrell, as the High Septon of the Faith of the Seven, I give voice to the will of the gods and am their foremost servant in this world. Is an assault on our very religion.
You were assaulted.
I was, by those fanatics who call themselves sparrows.
High Septon, this is a rather shocking thing to hear.
I tend to both the highest born and the lowliest amongst us.
A man's private affairs ought to stay private.
What do you want from us?
Pycelle, shut up over there.
I ask that you execute their leader, this so-called High Sparrow. If he goes unpunished...
And where do I find this man?
High Sparrow. It's getting interesting.
I don't think this is a good idea, Your Grace.
Nonsense, Cimmerian. These are deeply religious people. The young man said I'd find the High Sparrow back here. Where is he?
High Sparrow. The notion that we're all equal in the eyes of the Seven doesn't sit well with some. It's only a name. Quite an easy burden to bear.
So he's the High
Far
Sparrow.
easier than hers.
The leader.
We all do that. It stops us from forgetting what we really are. Well, I tell them no one's special, and they think I'm special for telling them so. You'd only come here to arrest me for that incident with the High Septon. Lancing a boil is never pleasant. Although they could have been more careful with the blade.
The High Septon's behavior was corrosive, as was his attitude. Having a man like that reside in the Sept eats away at the faith from the inside. So now,
What if she offers him the position?
the faith and the crown are the two pillars that hold up this world. One collapses, so does the other. We must do everything necessary to protect one another.
What is she planning?
You're great. Send a raven with this message to Littlefinger at the Eyrie or wherever he's slithering about. How's your work coming along?
Very well. Still a way to go.
Making progress on
Very good.
Oh,
Leave you
no.
to it then. Make sure Littlefinger is...
It's almost like feels like
working
Frankenstein. Like is something under those curtains and
He's
it's like
working on something for her.
feels like Frankenstein. Maybe the mountain. Oh fuck.
I think it is. I think it is the mountain. He's back to life.
Weird.
How'd you know?
It looks like Frankenstein, like, and he's always experimenting with like
I'm sure
stuff
it
and
is.
dead things and like dissecting things.
Oh.
I hope I can make her happy.
I hope so too. I've become quite fond of Lady Sansa during our travels together, which makes you quite a rare thing.
You can't trust
I haven't been a lord very...
either of these people. All three of these people.
Allow me a moment alone with Lord Baelish.
Yes, Father. And thank you, Lord Baelish.
He seems pleased.
Shouldn't it be?
I assure you she's still a virgin. Inspect her if you must.
I leave that to the brothel keeper. It's her name I need, not her virtue.
Then I have delivered everything I promised. He kept his house in power through sheer will. Without him, Jaime has one hand and no allies.
Men in important places whom she can ask for favors. A message for you from Cersei Lannister.
That was fast.
Shortly before dawn. Apparently.
It was instant.
Strange that the seal is broken.
I'm sure you understand my position, Lord Baelish. The Lannisters made you one of the great lords of Westeros. Yet here you are in the north undermining them.
Oh.
It appears that your gamble paid off. You're Warden of the North.
I had Tywin Lannister's backing.
The last time the Lords of the Eyrie formed an alliance with the Lords of the North, they brought down the greatest dynasty this world has ever known. Cersei will expect a reply.
I'd like to read the reply.
Game recognized game. They're both
They
scandalous.
can't trust each other.
Nobody
No
can
one
trust
trusts
anybody.
anybody.
Yeah. Tyrion's losing it.
I have to get out of this wheelhouse.
The likelihood of you being spotted here increases.
Cabin fever.
I will not be of any use to Daenerys Targaryen. It's perfectly good faith. I'm losing my mind. One more drunk dwarf.
Kind of looks like that bridge in Florence, Italy. A little different.
I wonder where this is.
The Volantene Masters are very organized. Flies for dung shovelers.
Just got a snake.
We should keep moving.
That's what Melisandre
The Lord of
says.
Light.
The only red priest we had. Stone men. Good luck stopping the spread of grayscale with prayer.
He understands.
I guess so. Uh-oh.
Let's find a brothel.
Oh, be careful.
Yeah, that's not good.
It's even better luck to suck a dwarf's cock. Just 2 more travelers, mad with lust.
Uh-oh.
So somebody's definitely gonna see him here.
The mother of dragons.
It appears you're not the only Targaryen supporter. Someone who inspires priests and horses.
What?
Where are you going? I need to speak to someone with hair. You've got no drink.
He's gonna see Varys.
Do I look like a man?
I wonder if he's gonna see Varys in there.
Never trust looks. Until
Yeah.
quite recently, I was one of the richest men in the world.
I'm gonna say yes.
I always pay my debts. I'm well known for it.
They all want to fuck a queen.
That's because they've never met a queen.
You're just saying that. All right then, I'm warning you. We're gonna have to wash you first. Come on. You're shy.
I'm not.
Have another.
Maybe he's having thoughts about being with another woman.
I hope it passes. What will I do in my spare time?
No need to worry. It's just... Oh.
Thought you were someone else.
Tell me what you think you're doing, and then...
I'm taking you to the queen.
Oh, fuck. No! Damn, I hate when they leave us with these cliffhangers.
Dude, that was bad. Dude. Being messy. Just stay in the damn wheelhouse. You know what? Varys is gonna get him and then he's gonna make him release him or something.
Varys is probably watching. But shit, Tyrion? Okay, well.
Here we are again in another
Yeah.
pickle.
Sansa's in a pickle again. Arya's learning a new way of life and being. Tyrion's in a
In the
pickle
meantime,
again.
more to come.
Cersei's got something
Planned.
that she's cooking up.
Literally.
Yeah.
Well, she's bringing back
Yeah.
the mountain.
Yeah, it's like a
But then what?
Frankenstein.
Interesting.
Or, yeah, is it the mountain?
Who else can it be?
Could it be?
The prince?
Yeah, the Prince of
It
Dorne.
could, but I think she'd bring back the mountain.
Yeah.
But we'll find out maybe next episode.
Okay. All right. Any other takeaways?
Nope.
All right.
I'm ready to watch
Me
the next
neither. Me too. All right.
There's a lot going
Catch
on.
you guys on the next one. Join us on Patreon if you're interested. We're 4 weeks ahead. In the meantime, we'll see you next week. Bye.